to the first Q&A session with Lantern Lessons. I am Teacher Tolu.
And I am Teacher Nifemi.
Awesome. And this video has 3 parts. We're going to be answering 3 different questions sent in by our very own Emmanuel.
Big shout out to you, Emmanuel.
Big shout out to you, Emmanuel. Thank you for sending in these questions. Now we have the opportunity to actually study it and learn what the word says about it, okay? So Teacher Nifemi is going to start us off with the first question.
Yes, so we want you to sit back, relax, but not relax, get your Bible because we'll be going through some biblical references to answer this question. So, first question, he said, God said not to kill, but Samson killed a lion.
True. God said not to kill, and he said that in Exodus chapter 20 verse 13. You know your 10 commandments, right? So God said you must not murder anyone. And Teacher Nifem, tell us, what is murder?
Murder is an unlawful, premeditated killing of one human being by another human being, right? So it's unlawful. It's something you've already decided in your heart that I'm going to kill that person. That's why we say premeditated. You've already thought of it. So it's from one human being to another human being. But this question is, God said not to kill, but Samson killed a lion. So Samson, human being killing an animal. So
okay. First of all, let's get context. Let's go to the Bible verse where Samson killed this lion, right? So that is Judges chapter 14 verses 5 to 6, and I will read. Get your Bible, okay? So Samson went down to Timnah together with his father and mother. As they approached the vineyards of Timnah, suddenly a young lion came roaring towards him. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him so that he tore the lion apart with his bare hands as he might have torn a young goat. Okay, so that was the scene. It actually happened. So a lion came charging towards him. Oh, that was scary, right? So what do you think about that?
You know how it says he tore the lion apart with his bare hands as he might have torn a young goat. So that's how easy it was for him, like
strength.
Comparing a goat and a lion, you know, there's that contrast. So one is bigger than the other, but God gave him that strength to do it so easily. So that means that when the power of God is on you, you can turn like big things to small things, like that kind of thing. So I think that power is what we should ask for as children of God.
The strength. Oh, amazing. And so God said not to kill.
Yeah.
But then let's look at Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. And it says, then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. Okay, over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all creatures that move along the ground. So you, human, created in the likeness of God, you have dominion to rule over everything. All right. So God has given you dominion. He has given you dominion, not just he has given you dominion over these things. So you, in this scene, we see Samson killing to protect. Because the lion came charging at him. Like, if you just stood there, like, let the lion tear him. You know, a lion came charging at him. God has given Samson dominion over this animal. So Samson stood in the strength of the Lord, protected himself. So you see that is right, like that is according to the word, right?
So while she was saying that, you know, God has given us dominion over land animals, everything, and whatever situation it might be, it's not just about like a physical lion, right? We can be facing like some kinds of lions in our lives right now. You as a student, maybe like math is being difficult for you. That can be your own lion that is like jumping in front of you, trying to scare you. But you see Samson, a child of God, got the strength from God, and he was able to tear that lion. He was able to, you know, defeat that lion. So that should tell you that as a child of God, I have the strength of God to face any difficulty, whatever that lion might be for you. You know yourself what challenges you're facing. So just ask for that strength for you to be able to defeat it. And that's what happened. We have dominion. Yes.
Awesome. And just like David was a shepherd, which he was also in the position to protect his sheep, you know, from wild animals. So Samson, like David, were in the position they were to protect. So they protected, and you not only kill animals for protection, like you are not protecting yourself only, you also kill them for what? Food. You kill them to make clothes, you kill them, you know, all of those things. We have dominion over these animals. God has made that provision ahead of us. So Samson did not just kill the lion.
Yeah.
That he was protecting
himself.
And finally, we're just going to touch on self-defense because that's another thing that might help us to understand it better, all right?
Yeah.
So what is self-defense? Self-defense is the use of force to protect oneself from an attempted injury by another. So protect oneself from an attempted injury from another. All right. So Exodus chapter 22, verse 2. It says, if a thief is caught in the act of breaking into a house and is struck and killed in the process, the person who killed the thief is not guilty of murder. Self-defense. So in this case now, it's a human being, not an animal, right? But then a thief came into the house and you're like protecting yourself.
Yeah.
So in the process of protecting yourself and something happens and the thief happens to die, the person that protected themselves, they are not guilty of murder. Yeah. So just to have an idea, so you want to have context, you want to really understand the situation when you say murder or kill, all right? And the Bible answers all our questions because we are reading all of these things from the Bible and we see how God has really given us clarity to understand the different circumstances and just to guide us. So there's no confusion, all right?
Yeah.
So
and we hope you've learned so many things, and we hope that you continue to take charge of whatever might come your way. Know that you have been given dominion over everything, land, animals, over any subject situation. Don't worry, God is in control and He will give you that strength of Samson. So be good.
Be good. And we're going to see you in the second part, all right? Stay tuned.
Bye.